everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you've been following me some time now, you know that I've been preparing for shoulder surgery. Since around October, I found out that I would probably need shoulder surgery. With that being said, I added chapters to this video so you can skip ahead if you wish. So a couple of years ago, I fell down a flight of stairs and tried to brace my fall with my right arm, and with that I ended up dislocating my shoulder. It quickly popped back in, and I did physical therapy and so forth, but back then when they did imaging, there wasn't anything on the images to suggest that I had a dislocated shoulder. However, since then my shoulder has been dislocating repeatedly. I would say in the past 2 years it has dislocated at least 20 times, and the last time it dislocated was October last year, and I wasn't even doing anything strenuous. I was talking on the phone and I did a hand gesture like this and my shoulder came out of place. I had to call 911. It was a crazy story. I mean, it was crazy. I won't even get into it, but I ended up going to the VA and did imaging, and after speaking to them, they suspected a torn labrum. I eventually confirmed that suspicion with an MRI, and now we're here today. I need surgery. So the surgery that I am going to be doing is repairing my torn labrum in my shoulder, as well as some tightening in my shoulder. So how the doctors explained it to me, or how the surgeon explained it to me, is that he will be putting anchors in my shoulder. I think it's just sutures from what he described. So he said they'll put like 2 holes here, 1 hole on top and 1 cut in the back of my shoulder, and they will more or less be stitching my shoulder in place so that, you know, it tightens. And the next thing that they'll be doing is repairing the torn labrum. So it's 2 processes going in one. It's kind of intimidating, but since my last dislocation, I haven't been able to do anything. Even working out with my trainer, I've only been doing lower body exercises like lunges, squats, bridges, and anything that involved a lot of movement. I couldn't do it, or I had to always like have my hands like this to ensure that there's no movement in the shoulder, because once I start doing stuff on my neck and my back and my shoulder, they all start to hurt. It even started affecting my job, where 2 hours within typing, I type a lot on my job, so 2 hours within typing, my shoulder will just start to hurt, and once I continue, it will just get really painful. So I mean, I could deal with the pain, but the idea of not being able to function normally is what I can't handle. So I am really looking forward to this surgery to have a better quality of life after. However, the recovery time is 6 months long. Can you believe it? My arm will be immobilized in a sling for the first 6 weeks, and this is more or less to set it in place so that it heals properly during that 6 weeks. And then after that, I would be able to start physical therapy, and I think the doctor said within 3 months, like somewhere around 3 months, I should be able to lift my arm up. So it's gonna be a really long road to recovery. However, again, I am just looking forward to 6 months down the line where I could have full use of my shoulder, and I could do stuff that I was able to before October. I have a little note here with the list of things that I had to prepare. I did have knee surgery before, and this was a little different in the things that I had to do. I don't remember doing a lot of them. I know the knee surgery I had to do blood tests and so forth. This time I didn't have to do any of those. The first thing that I had to do was have a COVID test. Earlier today I had a COVID test, and this is how it went. Okay guys, I'm here waiting for my COVID test. I'm kind of scared. I'm a punk, I know. But let's see. Okay, I did it guys. I did that freaking COVID test. Yay! Hey everyone, I just got back from that dreadful COVID test. I won't lie, when I got there, I was scared all the way leading up to this. I was intimidated. When they told me that I had to do the test in order to do the surgery, I was like, Oh my goodness, I've been doing every single thing that I can just so that I wouldn't have to do this COVID test. Yes, I know, I was a baby, I was a chicken. But I do know it's for their safety at the end of the day, and I just went along with it. So when I got there, it was mainly a drive-through test. I was on foot, I don't drive. So I just had to wait a little bit, and an agent came to me and spoke to me before the test to know like what to expect. He said that it would feel like water up in my nose and it will feel really uncomfortable, and that he had to put the swab in my nostril, both nostrils, for 10 seconds each. It was really uncomfortable. However, I did not gag. I thought I would have gagged and coughed and be like really dramatic, but I kept my composure. It wasn't bad. I mean, that 10 seconds felt like a really long time, but it mainly felt like someone tickling in my nose. So I'm really thankful that it wasn't painful or anything. So I was expecting pain. It wasn't painful. It just felt really, really uncomfortable. With respect to water getting up in my nose, that was not the sensation that I had. And I don't even know how to describe the sensation. All I know, it felt ticklish, it felt uncomfortable, and I was just happy for it to be over. So I survived my COVID test. Hopefully I never have to do this again. But if you did a COVID test, let me know how it went for you in the comments below. I am happy to report that I am cleared and I got results about 2 hours ago. The next thing that I had to do was attend a pre-op visit where the surgeon more or less went through what to expect during the procedure, what to do after, and what he was actually going to be doing for that procedure. During that visit, he gave me this, and it's soap. What I have to do the night before the surgery, I have to shower with this from neck down, not including my private parts. They said it's way too harsh for my face and my private parts. On the morning before I go into my surgery, I have to shower with this as well. So I have to shower twice, at night and in the morning, with this special antibacterial soap. The next thing that I have to do is stop all my medication. I was also told not to eat or drink anything before 11:30 p.m. and that includes water. But they did say during the day, on the day before my surgery, I can drink lots of water so that I would not be dehydrated during the procedure, but from 11:30 p.m. that would be my cutoff time. One thing that I have to do is wash my hair the day before the surgery. However, I can only use shampoo. I cannot use any conditioner or any other products. Guys. Okay, you African American women know how this is. I mean, how am I supposed to get my hair in a presentable state without any conditioner or oils or products to keep it in place and products to have it moisturized? My hair will be so dry and brittle. I will not be able to use my right hand after the surgery, so it will be really hard to do my hair after that. I was planning to do my hair in like a protective style and have all the products and stuff, so it could carry me for at least 3 weeks without washing my hair or anything. But I am at a loss of what I can do. If you have any suggestions, please help me out. Leave your suggestions below. Please, I need help. The day of the surgery, I am not allowed to wear deodorant, so I'll be stinking. No, I won't be stinking, but really, yeah. So no deodorant, no lotion or any other products. I cannot take in any jewelry, any valuables. I have to leave all of that at home. I need to wear comfortable clothes. I will get into what I bought later on. I have to bring my ID and my insurance card. I had to provide my surgeon with the number for the person that will be picking me up from my surgery, as well as the who will be caring for me after. Okay, the last thing that I needed to do was bring in my CPAP machine. For those of you who don't know, I have sleep apnea. Some years ago, I did a test for sleep apnea. I found out that I stopped breathing multiple times during my sleep. Sometimes my airway collapsed. So to prevent that, I wear a CPAP device and I have to wear this during my procedure. So I have to bring it in and they would have it strapped onto me while I'm in surgery. As I said, for 6 weeks I would not be able to use my right arm. So it will be a little bit difficult to do stuff. I just started thinking about my daily activities and how I may be impacted by this. And the first thing that I bought, starting with my head, I bought a wake up just to be able to move about if I have doctor's visits. And if I have to do a quick video for you guys, I don't want to be looking all crazy. I know my hair would not be combed or in a presentable state. So this will have me looking a bit more chic for you on camera. So I went ahead and I purchased a spitting toothbrush as well as individual floss. I think it would be a bit difficult to get into my teeth with just one hand using the regular string floss. So I went ahead and I bought the floss picks. So now we're down to my clothes. My shoulder would be immobilized for 6 weeks. So how could I quickly get in and out of my clothes? The first thing I did was went ahead and buy a strapless bra. I know it wouldn't really be supportive, but you know, it's something. I bought this bra, found this bra on Amazon that I could, you know, pull up from my legs, and hopefully that will give me a lift. Another thing that I bought was a Cami top. It has a built-in bra in between. It's a Cami top, it's a little flowy. Okay, the next thing that I bought that will help me with my visit, I got these on Amazon. I bought two, they were like $30-something a piece. So I just felt like two was enough for me to do whatever visits that I can, with washers in between, of course. It's a unisex surgical top. There are fasteners on the sleeve and to the side. Instead of having to raise my arm to get this on, I should be able to get this on with one arm. Let's see if I can do it. Perfect. And then I could snap it on if I want, or I could possibly, you know, just have something underneath and wear this on top. But look at it. See? I think this is pretty cool. Especially for doctor visits. For bottoms, I would be wearing track pants. I did try putting on jeans and tights and stuff with one arm. It proved really difficult to do. Okay, so now that I have clothes out of the way, I was just thinking, okay, what are things that I would possibly need while I am recovering? And while I was at my visit today, what my doctor mentioned, you know, if I had a recliner, it would work best, but I don't have a reclining chair and I'm not gonna buy a reclining chair. So what I do have is this wedge pillow. Usually I put my legs on here, and it helps with my back and my knees. So I'm gonna use this as a recliner and, you know, just rest against the slanted side. I would not be able to get my wound wet. I know that some people don't shower, but I do plan on showering. I spoke with my doctor and he said, you know, I can shower as long as I don't get the wound wet. So what I did, I found these things called shower shield on Amazon. I'm waiting on them. And basically what it is, it's a plastic layer with adhesive to the sides or to the edges, and I can just stick it on my wound and go into the shower, and that will prevent it from getting wet. It's still a bit tricky because, as I said, I will be having two cuts in my arm, one on top of my shoulder and one to the back of my shoulder. So I'm not sure how it will work out, but hopefully it would work out pretty well. The last medical supply that I bought was a shoulder cold pack. This is a shoulder cold pack. I will have to ice a lot. So this is what it looks like inside. I will be freezing it and icing like this. And let me see what this is here. Oh, it also comes with a sleeve. So if you've iced before, you know sometimes the ice gets really cold. So there's a sleeve that protects your skin from getting frostbite. And the sleeve also has a strap on it, so it will be easy to stay in place. Those are the medical supplies that I thought of. If you do think of anything else that I need that I can pick up quickly, please leave your comments below. The other thing that I did to prepare for surgery, you know, I won't be moving around for a while. So I went ahead and I ordered groceries to last me for 2 weeks. And what this entailed, I know I will not be cooking, so I ordered a lot of frozen food, fruits, and you know, quick snacks. I also ordered stuff for smoothies, and once they come in, I will be bagging out smoothies. So you know, it will be quick and easy that I can just grab with one hand and throw into the blender and you know, have my smoothie quick and easy. I just have to do a lot of preparation this week. In addition to food, I stocked up on toiletries just so that I don't have to carry anything while I'm recovering from the surgery. Okay, and the last thing that I have, I mean, I had this before, and I bought this device because I have issues with my back, and with that I have problems, you know, bending down to clean my shower. Usually how I clean my shower, I fill up my shower with water and I dunk like a bottle of bleach in it and leave it overnight to soak and let the water go in the morning, and I have a clean tub. It just keeps me pain free. Please don't judge me, but I know it wastes water. However, it's the only way I can get my tub clean without being in pain for days after. So with doing that, I bought this device earlier. I bought this device last year, and I've never used it because it came from China and it had a European plug, and I never got the plug. And I just thought about it and I was like, hey, you know, I need to be able to clean my shower while I am recovering. So I went ahead and I bought the attachment for it. This is what I have. It's called a Hoven Turbo brush. If you notice, this is the plug. So I bought the adapter for the plug so that it fits into our plug. And what this plug does, it charges up the brush. So these are the pieces for the brush. Okay, the handles, the head, and these are the attachments. I saw this on an ad on Facebook and I just had to get it just to try it out. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is my last video before I have my surgery. Thank you guys for watching. I would provide an update on the day of the surgery. However, from now on until, you know, I recover, I will more or less be having like pre-recorded videos. I will try to pre-record a few videos, and in between I will probably give some updates. Also, please don't judge me with editing, especially while I am recovering from surgery. If I just pop in to say hello, just know that I will not be able to edit stuff as cleanly as other videos. So don't judge me, please, and please don't unsubscribe because, you know, the video qualities will be poor. But know that, you know, I am just trying to get content out to you. Again, thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.